Okay, today we're going to review another beer from Founders Brewing Company in Grand Rapids, Michigan. This is the fourth and counting beer that I'm going to review from them. It's their Red's Rye Pale Ale, Red's Rye PA as a matter of fact, and it's a rye beer. Of course, with the word rye in it, you'd probably understand that it's a rye beer, which is one of the most up-and-coming styles of beer brewed in the U.S. Beer brewed with rye is just quickly on the rise. Bear Republic makes a great rye beer called Hop Rod Rye. Also, I know Sierra Nevada just released a new rye beer as well. But this is definitely one of the up-and-coming styles. Usually the alcohol by volume on these ones are somewhere between 4 and 7%. I know the Bear Republic one's a little higher. This one is 6.6%, so falling right in that range. And of course, if you have any intolerance to gluten or anything like that, this is probably the worst beer you could possibly have. Beer in general you want to stay away from if you have one of those issues, but this one is pretty much the mother of all beers you'd want to stay away from. So we'll open this up, we'll pour it into a pint glass, just to, it's a drinkable beer, so pint glass is fine in this situation. You don't have to put it in a snifter or anything like that. And as we pour it about halfway through, we see kind of a very golden kind of amber kind of color. I guess it would be more of the amberish kind of color, with a little bit of an off-white head to it. And as I smell, very IPA-ish, except a little bit heavier of an IPA-ish. I don't really smell the tones of rye in this beer, but it's very floral, very citric, very, I want to say, fruity almost of a smell. And I would say out of all the Founders the beers that I've reviewed so far, this one definitely has the most distinct aroma of all. So let's take a sip here. Definitely can taste the rye. Couldn't really smell the rye, definitely can taste it. It does have a bite to it, a bit of an aftertaste. Very full beer, almost a lighter tone than an India Pale Ale. If you're not familiar with rye pale ales, they are very, very much like India Pale Ales, I guess. At least this one is to me. So I would give this one, Red's Rye Pale Ale, with a great picture of this guy on the label. I'd give this one an 8.5 out of 10.